Welcome to AnishforU, and today we're going to build this particular piece. It is a Chinese restaurant, so let's don't worry about anything else. Just go with me about a visit, a nice visit. As you can see here, the grinder is here, the chopping block is here. So there is a home for the food preparation and all that. There is a for commoner places. Some booze and alcohol going with the food, delicious food, I may say. And there is a food preparation station. There is a liquor station here. Quite nice stack up bar, as you can see here, and quite nicely packed up places. Every corner there is 4 corner. Obviously, there is plenty more room to spare, but it is quite nice and quite unique in that sense, because previously I trying to make a Chinese Chinese building, but I don't like the building by, because those are not practical in that sense. There are a lot of decoration but no practicality. But as a restaurant, you can make it huge, and without even thinking about any kind of facade or any kind of problem it actually brings. So you can just make a big place for food, and you can just make it for your own satisfaction. So there is a very nice garden is also there, as you can see here. Nice road going throughout the around the restaurant, and everything is beside the road or beside the jungle or the garden. So as you can see here, it is quite nice, quite pleasant here. There is also a slightly different perspective of wooden bridge, so I include that particular piece. Obviously it is not that much not good looking in that sense. What I'm actually think of, or actually I trying to make, it is not that same. It is at night, it actually looks even better, and those shadows, those bright light, it actually looks quite nice, cozy. And I always like these kind of old Chinese crowded area. Those are very cozy place. So I like that particular area that much. And so it is obviously not a huge build. Obviously it is a huge build, but it is quite easy. And so we're going to show you that it is not difficult. So if you're trying to make it, you can just make it. If I make it, everyone can make it. So it is nothing special in that sense. So what you need is square place for total area. I like it near the river or the sea or the lake, whatever. There is only ocean, so we're near the ocean or the sea line. So that is our pre-built bridge. I'm just trying to see if it is feasible to do it like that. So I'm just make it vertical, not vertical. It is non-dimensional. In that way, I'm not going to raise it. So the dimension is quite simple. 4 beam means 8 meter. So as you can see here, and now we're going to make a hexagon. So it's quite easy. Hexagon 4 piece here, 4 piece here, and another 4 piece here. Not that angle. Obviously there is some problem with the stone, but we are going to rectify it later. Now we have to just finish it up by placing those beams. So there's a rectangle shape, and now we're going to extend that rectangle hexagon by placing these extended area, as you can see here. Similar from that side also. Now we can skip the part and just go slightly forward. Now we're done. So it is hexagonal looking, but it is not hexagon right now. But the main building base is going to be hexagon. Now we're going to place 1 meter beam on top of that, and these columns are going to provide the support. And now we erect the iron beam, so it is quite high. So previously I'm trying to make it more than 12 meter, but after some modification, actually it is 6 beam high, means 12 meter. So 12 meter, and there is an inner portion of that, and the inner portion can be easily made by placing 2 beam like that. It is quite easy. Just extend that part and just follow the line. So outer portion 12 and inner portion is 24 meter. Quite easy to build, as you can see here. So now what I have to do is just cover it up with these nice looking beam. This dark wood pole. So those are 4 meter high, so you can easily cover it up with that. Now time for placing those marbles, as we are not going to lose our. So we are going to place the marble on the floor. Here it is. And now we are going to put some decoration, not decoration, it is going to be needed for particular cases. If you like to make a 4-way stage or 4-way doorway, you can easily do that, but I like this part only, and this handrail actually looks quite nice, so it actually works quite well. Now the inner portion we already cover it up with the marbles, and now we're going to raise it height, and we're going to follow the same length or same dimension. So we're going to align the stone with the beams, and we are just going to place it down like that. Obviously there is going to be a lot of overlap, but we're not going to bother about it. And this part of design, you can just skip it ahead if you wish to, because I tried to make a two black and white version of this building. Means inner side is black, outer side is white. So you can just skip it ahead if you don't wish to do that. You can just cover it up wholly with the white or black marble. So it is up to you. So there is also going to be an inner portion that's going to be empty right now. There's going to be black marble later on. Now the roof is, we're going to use 26-degree angle roof, and after placing it, if you put it in a hexagonal pathway, it actually creates a nice place to place those 1 by 1 meter beam. Not beam, the floor panel, 1 by 1 floor panel. So it is quite easy to do, and obviously painstakingly difficult, because there is a lot of roofing in this particular house, and lot of modification or these particular 1 by 1 floor going to be added later on. So it is a lot of job, but whatever. So now we're going to place those corner, the 26-degree corner, and we are going to just finish it up. And if you place the beam, you can just place the beam or whatever your preference. Now the inner portion of the structure. So there is two level. These are the not topmost. So this is 18 meter in height, this particular floor, and we're going to place it like that. We're extending the floor slightly by 2 meter, so it is going to create an illusion of depth. Obviously we're not able to create a lot of depth here, because the top portion going to be slightly smaller, this one is slightly bigger, and then the bottom two are similar in size. So it's quite nice to look at, quite easy to do without making multiple layer of column, or place a multiple layer of column one after another. It is a easy solution, so you can easily do that. Now we're going to place a roof here. So these processes are the same, and you have to just careful about it, because although this building is particularly easy, but the roofing is actually the most boring process and most hectic process. So now the top floor, so similar to the previous one, we're going to just cover it up like that. It is quite easy. Obviously you have to overlap those 26-degree roof, and as you can see here, the bottom two requires 4 piece, and those top floor needs 3 and 2.5 roof. So you finally make this particular bridge. It's actually not that good what I am previously think of or what I actually imagine, but it is quite nice to have something or have some wooden structure there, or wooden bridge there, because in normally China had a lot of wooden bridge here and there. So it is actually quite nice. Now we're going to extend the second floor. And we are going to use this ash wood, because it actually looks quite nice, and it's also not get damaged by rain, so it is quite easy. Now we have done making the portion of the part. Now we have to do the top portion of the structure. So this is also similar to what we previously did. We are just going to extend this part by placing these 26-degree angle one. So, and then we place a 45-degree one. So there is going to be a sudden depth change. So it is going to look quite pointy in the top of that. So it actually looks quite nice. We're also making stairways beside the structure, but it's not going to be looks like a stairways. It's going to look like a kitchen setup from outside. So we're going to cover it up like that. So there is a this particular piece actually quite easy to build. It is similar. You have to just make it similarly for the rest of the building, so it can blend well. Although it is not a hexagonal, so it is going to be some problem in roofing. It is not going to match with your this hexagonal building. So you have to worry, you have to think about how you're going to do that. And now those dragon head, how to put those, and it is quite easy in that sense, because you have to just place these 26-degree wood angle, and then attach it with a dragon head. I find these particular design actually looks quite well and quite easy to do, other than different iteration of this particular design. So sometimes it is slightly difficult because I didn't rotate the column in that sense, because I am trying to make it similar for all direction. So individual column obviously not rotated, so that can give you some headache. Other than that, it is quite easy. Now for the top floor, I'm going to cover it up with the glass or the crystal, and place these dragon head also here. It's quite nice, quite easy. Put some guardrail and all that. It is almost complete, the roof structure, the roofing and all that. Although it is quite hard to do because it is a lot of roof and a lot of different thing to do. Now for the side structure, it is going to be separate structure, so we're going to also use this similar design or similar aspect, and we're making it like that, a small house. And for those sides, you can use it like that, but it is going to be problematic for you. So I'm going to show you how you can put it and properly make it like that. So you can just put it like that. And now these big one 2x2 black marble, and now you can just cover it up like that. So you can just make a bigger triangle here, and then just place those cubes here. And now the small one 1x2 going to adjust or placed like that. So it is quite easy. We already did other part. Now for the inner side or inside of the building, there's going to be some hanging part or hanging design aspect, because these are the Chinese in Chinese style, old Chinese style. A lot of buildings has this kind of ornament or design inside them. So I'm trying to copy it by placing these different ornamental items. And for the railing, I'm choosing this particular one because it's quite easy to place, and it's quite nicely looking. And now what we need to do is just put some lighting, and we're done, I think. So there is a lot of fire going on in the building, because a lot of light is needed for this particular building to lit up in night. Looked quite nice. So we're making a king size table for king or whatever VIP there is going to be. So there's some chair, although I am going to change it later on a bigger throne or the wooden throne. But for now, we're going to place a normal chair, so it actually looks quite nice. And for those normal common folks who are sitting inside of the building or central part of the building, going to have 4 chairs and 1 round table with a lamp. And these commoner folks or those peasant, as you can see, like me, going to sit on the sideways. So there's the building. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And See you next time, and bye bye.